Hi there, welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm Sandy Zimmer, and today I'm going to show you how to make this fun card using our February Springtime Border Stamp of the Month. So here it is, just showing you what's on there, also the stencils that I'm going to be using, and I also decide to use some other products a little bit down the line here, and I'll show you those as they come up. So I wasn't sure if I wanted to use that banner or if I wanted to use the oval. And then I decide I'm going to use the inside of the oval to create my mask. I'm also using that masking tape Z4606 just to hold it in place from behind so it's not slip sliding around while I do my stamping. So I chose to use some pink colors. So I chose ballerina, flamingo, and raspberry for this card. So here you'll see that I have my stamp on my block here, and I'm starting off the page a little bit. This little piece of paper is 4 by 5 1/4, and just creating the background here, alternating those colors. And I started out by stamping right over that whole mask, and then I realized I didn't really need to do that. I could just sort of overlap it a little bit and save some ink and save some time as well. So you'll see that I changed that up. So you could really do this in any color, and you could use any of these border stamps for this type of card. I just wanted to show you that stencil as well. I think it's really super fun, and you don't have to have too many layers on it, which is kind of nice, but it looks like you have multiple layers. So it's nice and cheap to mail, and it also looks beautiful. Okay, so I do have this on fast forward, and I'm just going through all the colors here. I probably could have saved you some time and made you not watch the entire thing, but you know, what's done is done. So later on, you'll see also that I'm going to be using the Sending Good Vibes stamp set, D2140, for my sentiment, as well as the Now and Forever stamp set, which is on promotion right now. So it is February 2023 right now. So you're going to want to get in on that one pretty quick too, as well as this February stamp of the month, because it's only available through February. So if you're liking these videos that I've been posting this past week, you might want to go on to my website, sandyzim.closetomyheart.ca, and get these products before they're gone. We also currently have a special on for President's Day, so if you're ordering this weekend, you can also get some really good deals on some other products as well. So here I've come back with my blender brush, and I'm just inking those areas with the same color. So the ballerina is going over the ballerina, flamingo over flamingo, and raspberry over raspberry. And then I do kind of go around the entire edge here with the raspberry at the end, just to give it a little bit of depth. And also I take off that mask and add a little bit of color to that edge too, just to define this card front before I put it onto the card base. So you'll see that's what I'm doing here. I do still have that mask on so that I can get a nice sharp look. So there you'll see I've taken it off. And now I'm just coming around the edge and actually using my all-purpose mat as well to help me ink that up. So here's that Sending Good Vibes stamp set. I love this. You will always be my friend. You know way too much. Applies to many of my friends. So I've gone ahead and I've inked that up on raspberry, just stamping that on there. And then I'm using the Now and Forever stamp set. I really love these roses. They've got the 2 layers, so I thought that was a lot of fun. So I went ahead and I used flamingo and the raspberry for this. So flamingo for the background part, and then raspberry for the upper part. And I will die cut these out later. That stamp set comes with a die cut. If it's not available with the die cut, you could still fussy cut these out pretty easily as well. So there I am adding the second layer of those flowers. I was just going to go with 3, and then I thought, you know what, I might just do some with a little bit of white in the background and not worry about that second layer. So I stamped those out as well. And I'm using the sage for the leaves. And there is no thin cut for the leaves, so you do have to fussy cut those out, but it's not really a big deal. And then I'm using that second layer of the leaf with the sage as well. And you'll see when I lift it up here in a second, it doubles, so it gives it a little darker shade. And so that works out just fine. So there's the thin cut for the flowers. Off camera, I've gone ahead and cut those out. So now I'm just putting that base onto my card front, and I'm just gonna layer these roses up here. I have the adhesive on already. I'm just sort of deciding my placement, which I call dry fitting, you know, putting it on there before I glue it down, adding those little leaves. And then when I'm happy with it, I just sort of press them down really well to hold on. I decide I've got that extra little flower there, actually 2 of them, but I'm just going to use one. So I put it in the corner of my envelope using my blending brush. I just add a little bit of the ink that's left on my blending brush, slide in one of those leaves just for fun, and now I have a beautiful matching envelope to go with it. Isn't that so cute? So again, I'm just showing you all those stamp sets and products that I used to create this card. And of course, you could use different colors if you wanted to, or different sentiments. And there's that stencil. And of course, there's our February stamp of the month. So thank you so much for joining me. I hope you've gotten some inspiration from this card. If you'd like to purchase some items, please go to my website. I would appreciate your business. If you've enjoyed my videos, please hit the bell to subscribe. You can hit like, that thumbs up always lets me know that you like what I've posted. I would love it if you shared it with your crafty friends. And I'd love to hear from you, and it would be great if you would leave me a message. Thanks so much for joining me today. Hopefully we will see you again. Bye for now.